All right, so today we're going to install an Android head unit in a 2014 RAV4. So this is my sister-in-law's car that got stuck in a boot loop screen on their Entune system. And yeah, we had difficulty trying to fix it, just going through troubleshooting steps that we found online. Then looking into a factory replacement, it didn't really warrant the cost, especially since a lot of the features are outdated and it's just missing a lot of modern features. So we decided as an alternative solution to just install an Android head unit. So that's what we did. Pretty straightforward install. Let's jump into it and check out this head unit.
So just wanted to run through an unboxing of everything I received in the package. It's from Car Parts X, who reached out to me. This isn't my personal vehicle, but it is my sister-in-law's, and she ran into, I guess, what's a common problem with this, at least with this generation of RAV4s, or maybe it's just the Entune system in general. Actually, I hadn't looked too far into it, but she got stuck in this boot loop screen on the main menu. When she started up the car, it would flash kind of the logo and then just say, loading for just ever. It just got stuck in that mode. So she couldn't do any entertainment or music in the car. I guess the backup camera would work when you put it in reverse, but other than that, no functionality on the screen. So that was one of the main reasons we wanted to swap it over. Obviously, it's nice to also get some of those updated features and the aesthetic look and, the graphics and more vivid colors that you get with this system. So I didn't use every single thing that I received. For example, I just retained the factory backup camera and wiring, so I didn't use that. We also skipped installing the microphone. I didn't install that. We're just kind of, rolling with whatever we got there. So, of course, you can do the full installation. It's pretty quick and simple. You can find online, several videos online you can find that demonstrate how to disassemble this. So I didn't go through every single thing, but kind of give you a brief rundown of how we're doing it. So first we'll take off the trim piece, then the clock section, the vents, and then the head unit. Top trim first, then the vents popped out, and then we took out this. Need to push these guys here, provide some tension to get the clips to release from the mounting point right here. And it comes right out. I need to get these 410 mils out. Here. All right, and at this stage, we're basically just unplugging everything. Just be careful, obviously don't yank things out. Properly pinch those harness plugs and remove them gently. Don't let it dangle from anything specifically. Try to, hold it up so it doesn't have to support the weight of the head unit from one harness or the other, so you can avoid damaging anything. All right, so we're removing the yellow clips from the factory vent bezel, transferring them on to the new unit so it clips into place, because that's the only thing that is securing it now that the factory screw mounts are no longer in use. Dang, got it all set up. All right, so this, we kind of had to do these at the same time. Putting this in first restricted us from putting this in, so we just kind of had to snake the bottom latch under the trim piece and then push them both in at the same time. Okay, but yeah, everything's working. Woohoo! All right, and here, wanted to show you this. After we have everything installed and we threw it in reverse, we noticed the backup camera wasn't working appropriately off the bat. So we kind of fiddled around with some settings, and come to find out this is the specific setting that we needed to go to in order to get the factory camera to work appropriately. And that's what we're scrolling to and selecting here. Once you get that selected, you can throw it in reverse and test it out, and then you should notice the image works out just like it did before. Unfortunately, however, we were not able to figure out how to remove the additional trajectory lines, so we're kind of stuck with the double set. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments.
Cool, so that's the install, guys. It's pretty straightforward. The toughest part is probably doing the disassembly and making sure you don't break something. That, and then also finding the cork with the backup camera once we had that installed, and making sure that the image was properly displayed on the screen. You'll notice with a lot of these Android head units, they will have little quirky things like that. And for me, it doesn't make it unlivable. This is a nice alternative for an older model car that now has a little bit more modern features on it. So I'll drop the link in the description if you guys want to pick one up for yourselves. Otherwise, leave me some questions or comments if you got them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.